Hey guys, so we are watching Adventure Ruben. So wait, is that a MR? It is. My internet, so my internet. So I don't think it's a collab thing. But I'll link the original video down below and stuff. Mario Kart World DLC and stuff.
Character making it into the game.
Yeah. So we see what character he didn't go be in the game. I already see some things in the thumbnails and stuff. So yeah.
Swaps like these are most likely to
Doing something a bit different and stuff on this non-binary gamer type of channel.
No second or third party characters. We're sticking to characters and enemies from the Mario and extended Donkey Kong universe.
Okay.
Kirby Air Riders, isn't that game going to be promoted? Definitely. I think he's going to get a spot on the roster, but right now there are already so many characters that we can choose from. So buckle up, because the deeper we go, the wilder the video gets.
Okay.
Starting off with Luma, a fan favorite, super recognizable, and they already have their own dedicated course. I'm giving this a solid 90% chance to happen. I wouldn't even be surprised if we get some color options. After that,
okay, you gotta have J-Chop though. You gotta have J-Chop. Literally the best enemy. He's adorable.
You do have a chance to end up in a cart. On top of that, he has
yes, sir. You were fun in tennis.
Games of Mario Tennis. So 90% chance.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Boom Boom.
I forgot he would go Boom Boom.
He recently started to become playable in a few Mario spin-offs, and he's already in Mario Kart World.
I forgot about Boom Boom, man. I forgot about that kid.
80% with Peach Chat, a very divisive character. Some people love her, other people don't know what to make of her. I personally am a little bit confused. Is she Toadette? Is she Princess Peach? Or maybe she's Bowser? We've all seen the memes. In Mario Kart Tour, she was her own character, which is
wait. I don't. Okay.
Characters that we have for 80%.
I don't know a lot of Mario characters. I don't know.
In their new wedge shape, Twomps, and the Sumo Bros. I'm also gonna fill it out with two lightweight characters that we've also seen.
But
in the
interesting.
game, Buzzy Beetles and Spinies. Diddy Kong clocks in at 70%. He's one of the most consistently requested characters, and even though he appeared quite late in Mario Kart 8's life cycle, Donkey Kong and Diddy are clearly back during the Switch 2 era. Aside from that, we are waiting for a Donkey Kong Bonanza confirmation, because some of the voice actors already appear in the game's credits. He's by the Bullies, the Taifu, who've really been pushed by Nintendo lately, even appearing in party games. The Freezies, a very retro character.
Okay.
Here's one of my favorites, Toko Toko. Now this is amazing for so many reasons.
That'd be interesting.
It's tied to Super Mario Land, which is tied to Daisy's origin.
That'd be interesting.
Return after over 35 years. Not to mention,
I forgot it been around Daisy. I did a video on Daisy. Dang, I forgot. Dang, really made it out of course on video.
Koopalings all have their own personality and weight class, but for
yeah, that's why I'm hoping for some Koopalings love. I love the Koopalings. Definitely gotta do some videos about them. I didn't want them named Lobstar. I forgot, but because some Koopalings lore.
Other than that, for 60%, we have the Skeeters and the Fire Snakes.
I think I heard about the Skeeter.
We also have Batadon.
I just forgot what game they from.
But Monty Mole and Rocky Rand.
Yeah, Monty Mole. Yeah.
Game, so that doesn't seem to disqualify anyone. Which brings us to PD Piranha at 50%.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
But with the Piranha plant already in the game, it does seem to hamper his placement a little bit.
Yeah, sadly.
The same applies to the Sledge Brothers. They're already in the game, but now that we already have Sumo Brothers higher and the Hammer Brothers, it does seem to be a bit of an overkill. And I'm gonna add in this tire roll. This is actually a tire version of a Growl. Pucci also comes in at 50% because of the Yoshi's Island course. Now his asset is in that course, so if they bring the course to the game, I can guarantee that he's going to be playable. And the same thing applies to Noki, who has his own stage, and Fuzzy, track. Let's shift gears a little bit. There are still background enemies like the metallic brambles, or even animals like the elephants and bisons. They might make it to the roster, but
nah.
Continuing with King of Bomb, coming in at 40%. A perfect character for DLC, considering that he was a boss in, of course, the past games.
Yeah,
he's even been playable in
that's fair.
Kart Tour. Ninja comes in at the same percentage. Right now, he's not tied to a course, but they could create one. And of course, they could create one for Super Mario Wonder, which is why I chose Prince Florian.
Yes.
Wait, I don't know how to
yes.
Love them or hate them, but I would be shocked if the Talking Flower doesn't make it into Mario Kart World. They're literally everywhere. In party games, they got their own statue and even an amiibo. So my question to you is, what do you think of him?
Yes, I want that. I want that. I really love that thing.
Which brings us to 30%. Here we have Cranky Kong and Funky Kong. Cranky is Mario's nemesis from back in the day, and in recent years he has
Of course.
more titles, even becoming playable in some of them.
But I feel like, yeah.
Incredibly popular.
Oh, Funky, no, Loki Funky Kong gotta come back. Anytime he come back, it's there.
Speaking of popularity, let's talk about the Super Mario movie. That thing grossed over 1.3 billion.
Yep, yeah.
And while it was breaking records,
I thought about that a bit.
it was already deep in development.
I know April 8 coming up.
The movie got, it would not surprise
Yeah,
me
definitely gonna be more videos in April.
General Koopa, the blue shell.
So they might be coming out in April, depending on how I decide to start these.
He is the blue shell. It's such a full.
I know I gotta talk about the direct stuff before the March is over. At least.
And from that same movie, Spike also has a decent chance.
Yeah.
Introduced with the Switch, and now with the Switch 2, why not reintroduce Spike? They did him really well in the movie, and as somebody who's played the original Wrecking Crew, I do have a soft spot for the character.
That's fair.
This is starting to complete pretty well. You might be able to guess the next batch, but I'm telling you, there are quite a few surprises left.
Okay.
25% with Pompon, who was playable in Super Mario Party, which does give her a shot to reappear in this game.
Yeah.
And then we have Baby Pauline. I know.
Yeah, you gotta have the baby characters.
Baby Rosalina, this is not such a crazy idea. And we'll probably also see Baby Wario and
I hope we see a Baby Wario in a DK.
And a lot of people see these characters are much more legitimate because they appeared playable in games before. And Baby Waluigi seems like a logic next step. And the last one in this segment, fan favorite, Baby Pinkold Peachette. Yoshi. So my question to you is, would you rather have Baby Yoshi or any of the other babies? And if you like him, what would be your favorite color?
Red.
20% tier is Professor EGAT, who was almost playable in Mario Kart DS, but got caught late in development and replaced.
Yeah, I forgot about EGAT.
And with Luigi's Mansion receiving so much love during the
that'd be nice.
His inclusion honestly feels long overdue.
Yeah.
Next up is Plessy the dinosaur, who reappeared in Bowser's Fury, also in Mario Party Jamboree. I think her design really fits into Mario Kart. Would that be as a racer or even as part of a track? It just makes sense. Up next, we have
nice,
Dizzy Kong, who had a comeback with Donkey Kong.
Dizzy Kong, yes.
After that, she appeared in Mario Kart.
Yeah, I forgot about Dizzy.
Had a small cameo in the Super Mario.
I miss Dizzy.
But overall, it doesn't seem like Nintendo is really pushing for her character. So her inclusion remains a question mark. To keep it on Donkey Kong, I'm also gonna put Rambi in the same bracket. Listen, if Pucci can sit in a car, Rambi can sit in a car too. Rambi would bring something, so it's a double fit. Continuing for 10% with King Goomba.
Yes, that ain't gonna happen.
Goomba, but design-wise and specifically when it comes to his weight, he does stand out on his own. So I would say he has a decent shot. Same percentage applies for Rex from Super Mario World. Might be a little bit obscure with the younger fans, but he does have a cult following. Outside of that, he sports that cool purple color, and I have to say that anti-Yoshi vibe actually works pretty well in these days.
Okay.
Up next, we have Donkey Kong.
Okay, I did believe that reason, I'm pretty sure.
I really wanted to include this character because it's an OG, but then because of that, I remembered that the OG is supposed to be the current one. So instead, I'm going with Chunky Kong, who randomly showed up in the Mario movie crowd scenes. Then we have Cappy.
Bro, I need some Zoro on this game.
Many other party games.
Sunny characters are just so much score
to be. Game. If it's not in this game, I feel he might be forgotten. Which brings us to the final stretch, 1%.
Yeah, give him more and more score.
For 100, plus I'm going to give you 3 bonus picks that I think you're going to love.
Okay.
Before we get to the last segment, I want to hear from you. Which characters would you like to see becoming playable in Mario Kart World? If I see some nice suggestions, I might make a follow-up video including those. From Super Mario Bros. 3, maybe the coolest character, and that is the Angry Sun.
What?
Normally I would say, listen, this is never gonna happen. But with that dolphin from Super Mario World appearing, I mean, he appeared, what was it, in 2 levels? I think the same applies for this character. You know, arms are not a requirement. Put the sun in a car right now. Okay, the next one is really old, so I don't expect everyone to know this, but it's Fight or Flight. This is part of that same game as the Sidestepper and Freezy.
Yeah, he get graded out.
Luigi to the main stage. The Fight or Flight is basically the only enemy from that era to never really come back. Number 100, you may be able able to predict this one is Toadsworth, the trusted steward of the Mushroom King.
Right there, I knew that.
Finally, right? Now you may be wondering, why 1%? And I gotta keep it real. He was in the concept art
Sure.
of the Super Mario movie to make his comeback after a very long time, and then he got the job. He got cut. So it seems that Nintendo, for whatever reason, for now has moved on. But he's a legacy character, so we can never totally say it's not gonna happen.
True.
And now the bonus picks. I picked 3 extra characters as a thank you for people who stuck out throughout the video. As a small creator, it means the world to me. So first off, we got Bandit from Yoshi's Island, then we got Mauser
Okay.
from Super Mario Bros. 2, and finally Tatanga, the end boss from Daisy's Super Mario Land.
Okay.
Oh man, we got
Nice.
one more spot left. Okay, my last one, and this is the craziest
Oh my
one.
god.
I would say the Eagle Moss Gate from Super Mario Bros. 2.
They were that crazy. Okay, guys, that's it for the video. Remember, you don't gotta like, you don't gotta subscribe, but hey, leave a comment for Freaking Magnus. Thanks for watching.